Hey everyone, David here from multitool.org. Today we're going to be taking a look at another knife sharpener system. This one is the KosiM sharpener from the folks over at KosiM Company in Ukraine. The company themselves involves a husband and wife team that have been in business for a while. They all got started with a need for a knife sharpener. They had some products that they wanted to sharpen. They decided to tackle it on their own. They ended up purchasing one online, and they ended up finding out that there was a market for knife sharpeners in their area. They had promptly um, sold a few, and they did really well. And so they go, "Hey, sharpeners are selling. Let's get into the sharpening game." So the first few sharpeners that they had sold were of another company. They didn't mention which one, but they had sold a great deal of them, and that kind of sparked an idea. Hey, if sharpeners are really popular and people in our area need them, why don't we just make knife sharpeners? And so that's what they did. They have been doing them for quite a while. They're a nice family-owned business. They do a great bang for your buck type of setup. It is an amazing setup that is super cheap for what it is. I was amazed by the prices of their CBN stones, and their other products that are on their site are less, at least for American currency, what I would typically see that if I bought something from Edge Pro or KMA or something similar. The system itself comes with the knife sharpener here. The pieces here are L adapters. They come separately, not very expensive, but I got those to be able to put the clamp directly in the center for much smaller knives like Swiss Army knives and small 3-inch or sub 3-inch pocket knives. Everything else is the way it comes. Let me get some details real quick on a stone type, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting the name of a particular stone. So in my quick search to find out the name of the one of the stones used in this set, which is silicon carbide, I am pleased when I see that my written review on the site comes up as one of the first reviews when anybody's searching for information on KosiM, which is good because the American knife market doesn't feature a lot of foreign knife sharpeners with the exception of TS Prof and Hapstone. There are many, oh my goodness, many more knife sharpener companies out there that don't get the recognition in the US because it's so dominated by other particular brands. So anyways, getting back to things. It comes with 2 sets of stones. There is, let's ignore the Hapstone marker there. Comes with 2 sets of stones. One is I just forgot that quickly, folks. The aluminum oxide stones, and the other ones on the other side. My brain, I tell you guys, my brain. It comes with a CBN here, one CBN that's really a low grit for really chewing through those reprofiles, and a leather strop that doesn't come with any compound. The 2 sets of stones. One stones are for lower HRC knives, and the other ones are for higher HRC. The higher the stone, the higher the knife hardness, the larger the carbides, the harder it is to sharpen, and you need a stone that is willing to step up in our ability to chew through that steel and get that edge apex accomplished. It comes with two oils, one more for aluminum oxide, the other one for the harder materials. I would assume that there's slightly different formulation, viscosity and whatnot to help keep things from getting a little too warm and floating of the material as you're sharpening. For most of your usage, you're going to use this clear bottle. I have not dived into this because I haven't really tackled any super hard M4 or or higher knife steels yet, but I have them. I just haven't got them dull enough then to sharpen them. But I'll put this through the test at some point. The system, aside from the 2 boxes of stones, just comes with the system and the oils. No L brackets. I got the L brackets separate, but KosiM hooked me up and got me a set. Doesn't come with an angle cube. Wish it did, but angle cubes are cheap. I think I got this one for less than 20 bucks. The whole system itself, there's a couple packages. You can get just the system, or you can get the system with those 2 boxes of stones. The CBN that's included can really chew through some material if you needed to reprofile. I haven't had to use it yet. I've just been using the 150 stone. 150 is more than sufficient in order to rebevel. The CBN is a 125. I may play around with that at some point. Just haven't done so yet. The sharpener itself consists of a heavy base, similar to what I have on my TS Prof Pioneer. Very heavy. This is made out of aluminum with the single podium. The knife sharpener features a mechanism that is similar to KME or Hapstone, where this adjusts your spring tension, and depending on how tight or how loose this is, makes this either hard or easy to turn. It came perfectly dialed in straight from KosiM. I didn't have to do any adjustments whatsoever to find this usable. The mast here on the sharpener comes with a stone thickness compensator. That also, not only does this move up and down to help make for those adjustments, but this will turn dial also allows you to make those very incremental adjustments, similar to the one on the Hapstone. But Hapstone allows you to adjust your pivot block up and down incrementally to really dial in those degrees. I wish that this was built in more here than into the stone thickness compensator. If you're not adjusting stone thickness, you could park that all the way up there and use this to slowly move this up and down if you wanted to. I'm not sure if that's its intended purpose, but I most definitely would use that as an option if you were close to hitting a particular degree. Like if you were at 19.8 and really wanted to dial it into 20, you could adjust that up to push the pivot block up just enough to get that correct degree. Like with Edge Pro and other systems, there are 2 stops, one in the front, one in the back, that allows you to set the travel for your stone, so your stone doesn't come off the blade as you're sharpening back and forth. I know sometimes we can get in the zone and one little slip and that stone comes off your steel, possibly rounding something that would or scuffing something that you didn't want to scuff. But this prevents that. I like that. Parking hook. I absolutely love the parking hook on this. With other systems like the TS Prof, you get that little plastic hook thing that if you're using a super heavy stone like the ones produced by, the name eludes me, hang on, by fudge. Anyways, I'll come back to that because I can't remember the name. But anyways, there are some really heavy stones, and when you do that on the TS Prof, that'll cause this to really want to fall down from the weight, and the little plastic parking hook does not do a good job. It's okay when there's no stone in it, you want to park it, or if you're using the TS Prof stones, they're super thin, that'd be cool. But you're using a really thick one, and darn it, I can just grab one and tell you guys what name brand that is, because it's bugging me not knowing what that is. Jende, Jende, Jende stones. They're very heavy. Instead of having an aluminum blank on the backside of the Jende stones, they're stainless steel. So that significantly increases the weight of their stones, but that also I guess would help with flex maybe, I'm not sure, but I just know on the TS Prof it causes the stone arm to be extremely heavy. Sparking hook, I do like that much better. When it comes to holding stones and stuff, I didn't really have to do any adjustment. It was really easy in order to set my stone in there. It's really easy to pull back. There was a Zarok knife sharpener, their new Gen 3. This was super hard to pull, like insanely hard to pull. This just seems to have just the right amount of tension. And I realize I can adjust the tension by how far this is forward or backwards, but this is just perfect. Holds it. I don't get any wiggle. Absolutely perfect. I like the size of the ball on the end of this. The ball on this is just the right size. TS Profs is a little on the small side. Edge Pro is about this size though. Let's see. There's a spot up here to park your angle cube. What you would do is you would set you would set kind of, I guess you could say here. You could zero out your cube here, and it's hard because it's not steel, so it wants to move as I'm trying to do this. But anyways, you would set your angle cube and zero it out here. It doesn't want to play nice. But then whenever I've got my stone and my knife clamped in, I can set it here and I can figure out what angle I'm at. Works really beautifully. TS Prof, you can use any one you want, but they have a really like $130 price tag on their little one that works on the Pioneer and whatnot. As far as operation goes, I like the smoothness, the gliding action of the pivot block. Some like what system was that? The Hapzone. You may get a little bit of funny action this way, but very smooth, very smooth. Love it. I love how the parking hook is up there. The clamp is also smooth too. Nice good snap into the direction. Tightening and loosening the clamps is done with this little tool here. So just an small Allen head, and they provided a nice little wrench on the end. Instead of just giving me an Allen to do everything. The Allen's mainly for adjustments, for putting this on and whatnot. Everything's machined beautifully. I'm able to get consistent angles on everything. Stones work beautifully, super easy at removing material, removing it quickly. I'm new to using oil with stones. I'm used to using diamond, except for aluminum oxide with Edge Pro. I was used to using water. Excuse me. So oil was a little bit different. Oil tends to make a little bit of a mess if you don't really watch it. But I believe it would be better probably to keep things from overheating maybe. So I'm still new to oil stones. Everything on this is beautiful. Everything here works fantastic. The stones are great. The oil, although different, they didn't give me a whole lot of issues. I'm getting perfect angles on this thing. If I could find one flaw, one little minuscule flaw, is this knob here to move my clamp in and out. It's wobbly, like not wobbly as in it's loose, whatnot. It was just not glued on straight. That's my only complaint. Everything about the system is I'm blown away. It is by far my favorite system out of the systems that I've tested so far, and offers a huge value for the customer. You're getting 2 sets of stones, 1 CBM, 1 leather strop, 2 sets of oils, everything you see here for about $350 American, which like with the new KME system that just dropped, I want to say it's probably close to $350 just for this system, not including any stones. So doesn't matter if you're international. You know, you live in the UK, you live over by Ukraine, in Germany, any place that needs a good knife sharpener. I really am speaking to my American brethren here. You know, I know there's a lot of American companies, and I know that we want to support American companies. Um, Support Ukraine. I mean, Ukraine makes some amazing, I cannot say this enough, amazing products with amazing quality. Their people are super friendly, and I am blown away by quality, consistency, customer service. Everything about this is perfect, except for the knob, right? Except for the knob. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. So if you guys would like to check them out, want to check out what they offer for all the little odds and ends as well as this system package, you can go to kosim.company. I know that's different than a .net, .org, .com type of domain, but KOSIM.company, COMPANY. And that will give you what they got, what you can check out. I like the big billboarding, by the way. I like how it says KosiM on the top of the system in big bold print. They're proud of what they offer. So there you go, folks. No demonstrations, but definitely a walk around the KosiM knife sharpener system. A system that delivers results. If you guys like this, give me a thumbs up. Give me some comments down below how I did. You guys like it? You guys don't like it? One of many, folks. Thank you.